I watched Megyn Kelly interviewing a detransitioner and her lawyer. This individual who transitioned from female to male is now having regrets and describes how she was love bombed at the age of 12, 13, how she just felt such pull towards going in this direction. Now she's not sure if she's fertile, she's developed facial hair, all sorts of other complications, and one feels deeply for this individual. And one must try to ascertain as to who is actually responsible for this misery. Now, these kids that are unfortunately deciding to transition are almost all cases are not popular, are not super attractive, have doubts, have problems at home. I guarantee you that there's tremendous overlap between these states of mind and those who go forward with identifying as trans and transitioning. And of course, after they do so, they're going to feel really good about themselves. They are going to state, I am so happy in my new body. But like my old acting coach, Tom Patton, stated, everywhere you go, there you are. Because when you travel to a new destination and you think life is going to be so different, well, the truth is you brought the same mindset and habits that you had prior, good or bad, and are going to almost certainly end up in the same psychological realm, even if something is new and different. And the same for these kids that transition. They're going to feel awesome for a little while. They are going to get so much attention, so much love. And over time, they're going to find it harder to understand why they still feel sad and miserable. So when pro-trans activists point to the fact that people are happier after they transition, yes, but for how much time? Because it's very difficult after you've gone through that expense, to that trouble, to destroying your body with chemically castrating drugs like Lupron, to state, I made a mistake. I wish I could go back. I wish I could undo it. But over time, when these people end up miserable, which is why the suicide rate for those who have transitioned is also incredibly high. And I think in the hot future, unfortunately, it might go even higher. Look, life is hard, and I have tremendous empathy for those who transition, but it's actual real empathy, and I want the best for them. I think that the cure to this is to get off of social media, to go out and touch grass, to go for a hike in the woods, to find something that you're passionate about, a project to work on, something to learn, whether or not that's building a house, reading the greatest novels of all time, creating a movie, whatever that is. When you get your mind off of your problems and you're actually doing something, you start to grow and feel better about yourself in that manner. But these advocates for trans surgeries are doing so because it elevates their pocketbooks, their bank accounts grow. And in states, wacko states like Oregon, they are forcing by law insurers to pay for the transition of minors. And they're not only in-state minors, but out-of-state minors as well are allowed to come, and the state will pay, or the insurance companies will be paying. And guess what? That is all of us, all of our tax dollars, the added insurance costs going to enrich a medical community that is unfortunately, in my opinion, destroying these individuals. How is it gender affirming to cut off a woman's breasts because she thinks that she's a man? Or a boy's ding-dong, and creating a hole down there? That's gender affirming? Such individuals are uncomfortable in their own bodies, and they have a psychological disorder that hopefully we can deal with, to put them on the right track, to make them feel better about themselves via natural methods. Running is a fantastic one. You literally change your body chemistry when you go for a run. I do it every day. Prayer, meditation. But instead, everybody wants the easy out. And they say, if only I take this chemical, then I'll feel good about myself. If I take the medically castrating Lupron, then I'll feel better because I'll be trans and I won't be exhibiting the signs of puberty. that an uncomfortable girl, which many are, when they turn 13, they undergo, because it's just part of biological nature. And it's tremendously sad for me that these butchers are getting wealthy and the medical companies are earning lots of money from destroying these children. And although I have tremendous empathy for them, I believe that the doctors that are performing these surgeries should be sued into oblivion. And I'm not a lawsuit guy at all. Because in the end, you know that you're not helping. The suicidal rate of these people will rise the further out they are from their transition, which I pray I'm wrong about, by the way. But I think that that's likely the case because everywhere you go, there you are. And states like Oregon, California, that are supporting this, that are taking children away from their parents who don't agree that they are trans as they do in Canada, and this is called empathy. No, this is the destruction of children by the left. It sickens me. I want your thoughts on it. Leave it in the comment section. Have a great day. Peace.